The other day, I was watching this video, and from neuroscience, somebody called Maestro Palmethini to talk about music. And I thought something about this because Maestro Palmethini was talking about, well, so many regards, some of them about originality, improvisation, and how improvisation is, such a big event in music, and exactly in his music, how it, you know, plays a big role of the entire performance. So I was thinking, talking about science and music, the fact that per se you might think that music is so important for the mind because what you produce with music is going to be heard by others and is going to take action in their own actions. So I don't think it's a small event to think that music is just an ornament for life. It is not only an ornament for life. It definitely defines our actions. So it's very important for our schools to have a good program of music and also to have the program in your area, in your country. Colombia is not counting with this lately in a formal way. And I'm so scared about it. And I want to extend my hello to the entire community in the world of music. Because we're living a really hard nightmare with Colombia about the fact that music must be in the programs of every school, public or private school. So, unfortunately, Colombia is a country placed in the third world. And third world means, for me, that is not well educated. But well educated for me doesn't mean that they don't know some things. It means that something is happening in here that is really bad for the South. And if we don't take care of it, our human rights are going to be totally screwed in the entire South in history. So I'm not talking about in a couple of years or the last 15 years or 50 years or last century, but the entire history of our country in Colombia is needing signatures like music in their curriculums from the state to the public. I'm talking about development plans. So, my perspective is taking me to other places, not only to the fact that I know what I know, that music is important, that civilization calls for it, but we have problems in Colombia. I just made this letter the other day for the Procuraduría General de la Nación in Colombia, which is the estimate that takes care of human rights in our country. I told them, I think this. I think my computers and my phones are intervened and I want to get help from you because I don't have any job since a while ago and I didn't know what was going on till I discovered that. And I put myself in touch with the entire reality that is going on in Colombia right now. I figured out that probably this government or just members of the government, because the government is really clear about so many stuff in its constitution, which I'm studying right now, and I had to put aside music a little bit to continue enriching it with the Constitution. And finding out that the government has members that are sick and have morbid sickness. So after that, what can I do? I'm making this video. And I think music is so important. I'm a musician. I graduated from Roosevelt University. I don't think my resume is not so important for the country, but they don't want to hire me. They want to spy me. And I'm scared about it because it goes to aberrations, to more sickness. And what I translate from it is that they don't want to help the school in here. They don't want to help the English culture, which means not only UK, but the United States per se. If they don't help to get the culture from the United States in here, they are not going to help UK as well, the United Kingdom. My question is this: what can we do to quit this guy that is bothering so much with the government and is putting us in jail that much? And we cannot be in jail by a morbid person. That's ridiculous. So we want to put him in jail as soon as possible. How can we do that? Human rights. And I'm asking this also because my fellow maestros from music are also in a betrayal, threatened matter. And they are not even from Colombia. So these people got the news that they are well done in some matters. And they started to bother them. So they cannot come here as well anymore. And if they come, something is happening that is not clear for the entire South. So I ask the International Commission of Human Rights to help us out, to extend a hand for us, because this is so wrong. Our communications are so screwed in many ways. And I don't think that's just with us and with anybody else. Because if someone is sick, he can go to a hospital, he can have therapy, he can get medicine, he can get a peer group to help him, but not get into my office once again, or the office of the maestros. And we are denouncing that, demanding that. I have problems in home. Yes, I do. And I'm trying to cover for it. But still, I think we need to be awareness in the entire community that these things are happening because of the fact that we got apps to get involved with other people. And some governments got screwed in it because they started to investigate people, private people, personas. And that's not correct. That's out of law. because the body that takes care of seeing what people are doing has to be in touch with intimacy, and they are not doing that. So I ask the entire community at this point to be awareness in the opposite way, to take care of who is a leader from the government and who are definitely not being leaders, but scams with morbid sickness. Well, I feel so weird. I'm out of my guitar once again, and I have to talk about these things to clarify something for the population. It feels weird. But the community needs all of us at this point. Everyone. Because a president is just another worker for the community. He cannot be the owner of your thoughts. He cannot, definitely. And if he wants to, he's out of it. He's fired, absolutely. So that's the community we live nowadays. Please be in touch with it. I hope we talk soon.